It was a warm summer evening in 2003, and the air was filled with the sounds of laughter, clinking glasses, and the hum of conversation. The occasion was a gathering of friends in Sydney, Australia, where the English rugby team was celebrating after a hard-fought match. Among the revelers was a young Mike Tindall, a rising star in the world of rugby, known for his prowess on the field and his easygoing, affable nature off it. As the night wore on, the atmosphere grew more relaxed, and the guests began to mingle freely. It was in this setting that Mike first laid eyes on Zara Phillips, the daughter of Princess Anne and the granddaughter of Queen Elizabeth II. Zara, a skilled equestrian and member of the British royal family, was in Sydney for an equestrian event and had been invited to the same gathering by mutual friends. Their initial meeting was unplanned, yet the connection between them was immediate. Mike, with his broad shoulders, rather good looks, and infectious smile, was instantly drawn to Zara's vivacious personality and striking presence. She was confident, down to earth, and had a sparkle in her eyes that he found irresistible. As they chatted, Mike's natural charm came to the fore, and the two quickly hit it off. Their conversation flowed effortlessly, and before long, they were deep in discussion, laughing and joking as if they had known each other for years. Little did they know that this chance encounter would mark the beginning of a love story that would capture the public's imagination. The evening continued, and Mike and Zara spent much of it in each other's company. They shared stories of their respective sports careers, with Mike regaling Zara with tales from the rugby field, and Zara recounting her experiences as an equestrian. Despite their different backgrounds, they discovered a shared love for competition, adventure, and the great outdoors. Their mutual friends, who had watched the budding connection between the two with interest, couldn't resist a bit of light-hearted teasing. One of Mike's rugby pals, known for his cheeky sense of humor, decided to make a playful comment about the situation. As Mike and Zara stood close together, engrossed in conversation, the friend sauntered over with a mischievous grin on his face. "Oi, Tins," he called out, causing Mike to turn around. "You've hit the jackpot, mate." Mike laughed, shaking his head in mock exasperation, while Zara playfully rolled her eyes. It was a moment of levity that only served to bring them closer, as they both appreciated the humor in the situation. The night eventually came to an end, but Mike and Zara exchanged numbers, promising to stay in touch. There was an undeniable spark between them, and they both felt that this was the start of something special. In the weeks and months that followed, Mike and Zara kept in regular contact. Despite the physical distance between them, Zara based in the UK and Mike traveling frequently for rugby, they made an effort to see each other whenever possible. Their relationship blossomed, built on a foundation of shared interests, mutual respect, and a deepening affection for one another. Their love story quickly became a topic of interest in both the sports world and the royal circles. The media picked up on their romance, and soon the couple was being followed by paparazzi and written about in gossip columns. Despite the attention, Mike and Zara remained grounded, preferring to keep their relationship out of the spotlight as much as possible. One of the things that drew them to each other was their similar upbringing. Both had grown up in environments that valued sports and competition. Zara, though a royal, had been raised without the trappings of the monarchy. She was as comfortable mucking out stables as she was attending a formal event. Mike, too, came from a hard-working family and had never been one to put on airs. Their relationship was marked by a sense of normalcy and fun. They enjoyed spending time outdoors, whether it was horse riding, playing sports, or simply taking long walks together. Mike's friends quickly warmed to Zara, appreciating her down-to-earth nature and her ability to hold her own in any situation. As their relationship grew more serious, Mike's rugby pals continued to enjoy teasing him about his royal girlfriend. One evening, during a team gathering, the topic of Mike's first meeting with Zara came up once again. The conversation turned into a friendly roast, with his teammates taking turns poking fun at him. It was during this conversation that one of Mike's closest friends delivered a cheeky 5-word joke that would go down in history as a classic example of rugby humor. The friend, who had been there on the night Mike met Zara, had a glint in his eye as he prepared to deliver his punchline. "Remember that night, Tynes?" he began, drawing the attention of everyone in the room. Mike, knowing his friend all too well, braced himself for what was coming next. The friend paused for dramatic effect before delivering the line. First royal, then a royal flush. The room erupted in laughter. The joke was a play on the idea that Mike, by dating Zara, had not only met a royal, but had also hit the jackpot, much like in a game of poker where a royal flush is the highest possible hand. The humor was quintessentially British, dry, witty, and with just the right amount of cheek. Mike couldn't help but laugh along with his teammates, appreciating the humor in the situation. He knew that his friends were happy for him, and that the joke was their way of showing their support. As the years went by, Mike and Zara's relationship continued to thrive. They navigated the challenges of long distance, the pressures of public life, and the demands of their respective careers with grace and resilience. Their love grew stronger, and they became each other's greatest supporters. In 2010, after 7 years of dating, Mike proposed to Zara. He did so in true Tindall fashion, without fanfare, in a simple, intimate setting. Zara, of course, said yes. The engagement was met with joy and excitement from their families and the public alike. Their wedding, held on July 30, 2011, at Canongate Kirk in Edinburgh, was a reflection of their personalities, elegant yet relaxed, traditional yet modern. Surrounded by family, friends, and members of the royal family, Mike and Zara exchanged vows in a ceremony filled with love and happiness. The reception was a lively affair, with plenty of laughter, dancing, and of course, a few more cheeky jokes from Mike's rugby pals. The couple's first dance was a moment of pure joy, as they twirled around the dance floor, grinning from ear to ear. Following their wedding, Mike and Zara settled into married life with the same ease and contentment that had characterized their relationship from the start. They moved to Welcom Park, the country estate where Zara had grown up, and began building a life together. In January 2014, the couple welcomed their first child, a daughter named Mia Grace Tindall. Mia's arrival brought immense joy to the Tindall Phillips household, and both Mike and Zara embraced their roles as parents with enthusiasm and love. Mike, who had always been known for his playful nature, quickly became a doting father, delighting in every moment spent with Mia. Zara, too, balanced motherhood with her equestrian career, continuing to compete at the highest levels while being a hands-on mom. Their family grew again in June 2018 with the birth of their second daughter, Lena Elizabeth Tindall. With 2 young daughters, the Tindall household was a lively one, filled with laughter, playfulness, and the occasional bit of mischief. Despite their busy schedules, Mike and Zara always made time for each other and for their family. They were often seen at public events, supporting each other's endeavors and enjoying time together as a family. Their love and commitment to each other were evident to all who knew them. Like any couple, Mike and Zara faced their share of challenges. In 2016, Zara suffered a miscarriage, a devastating loss that deeply affected both of them. The couple, who had always been private about their personal lives, chose to share their experience publicly in hopes of raising awareness and offering support to others going through similar struggles. Their openness about the miscarriage was met with an outpouring of support from the public, who admired their courage and honesty. Mike and Zara leaned on each other during this difficult time, finding strength in their love and in their family. In 2020, the world was hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, bringing with it unprecedented challenges. Like many families, the Tindalls faced the difficulties of lockdowns, restrictions, and the uncertainty of the future. Despite the challenges, they remained positive, focusing on their family and on supporting each other through the tough times. Mike, who had retired from professional rugby in 2014, used the time to focus on his various business ventures and charitable work. He also became a popular figure in the media, known for his down-to-earth personality and sense of humor. Zara, meanwhile, continued to compete in equestrian events, balancing her career with her responsibilities as a mother. Throughout it all, their love for each other never wavered. They faced life's ups and downs with resilience, humor, and a deep sense of commitment to each other and to their family.